What's going on, guys? We're going to go over the ES futures. So again, some of you guys have been coming to me saying, trading the NQ, the risk is a little bit too much, just due to the fact that, some of these 5-minute candles can be 30, 35, 25 points. And it's kind of a lot, right, to stomach. And I completely understand that. So if you guys are looking for an asset to trade that you guys can trade on a day in and day out basis, using the 5-minute time frame, using the strategy that we use, one of the strategies that we use. Again, if you guys want access to the live streams and you guys want access to the big chart that you guys have maybe seen me post up here, where we kind of have each and every single level that, is an area of possibility to take trades. Join Evolution Traders. You can get that link down in the description box below. But again, what we're going to be focusing on here is a very simple strategy. I continue to teach this strategy on YouTube because, for one thing, you can be profitable. Okay, that's the whole goal here. As a trader, we want levels of consistency, and we also want to be profitable as well, right? So this is a very simple strategy that you can use. Again, if you follow it correctly and you size yourself appropriately, right? Meaning that you are not trying to be in any type of rush to hit a home run trade. You're not in any type of rush to kind of, make $10,000 in one single day, and you just actually stick to the plan. You will be profitable. I can almost, be for certain, right? Over 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you can definitely start to see your level of consistency rise when it comes to scalping these moves. So again, on the ES, what I would generally look for, to be honest, 4, 5, 6 handles. If you can get 4 to 5 or 6 handles even, I would seriously think about taking profits. I would also recommend trade micros, right? So again, if you're currently trading minis, unless you have a lot of level of experience and your account is rather large, then I would definitely just recommend everyone to kind of start off by trading micro contracts, at least for the first 20 trades, right? If you're going to use and implement this strategy, take 20 trades out of your, the next week or two, and let's really try to focus on taking 4, 5, 6 points. Let's focus on one specific time frame. Let's just focus on the ES. Let's focus on the same stop loss, which is going to be a 1-bar stop, or the 20 SMA. So we actually had a trader this morning on the live stream that trades the ES pretty regularly, and been getting very, very good at taking 5 handles, calling it a day. If you want to make more money, right? If you want to make more money, all you do is add more contracts, right? But again, in the very beginning, I would definitely recommend start off trading 2 or 3 contracts, take 5 points, call it a day. Trade 2 or 3 contracts, take 5 points, call it a day. Do that for 20 trades, guys, please. I want everyone to do that for 20 trades. Trade 2 or 3 micro contracts, look to take 5 points on the ES. If you win, stop, come back tomorrow, do it again. If you lose 1, look for another trade. And if you lose 2, definitely think about maybe stopping on the day and then come back and do it tomorrow. Focus on that for 20 days, please. Instill the discipline, instill the patience. Again, if you want to be in this business for a very, very long time, you have to have discipline, you have to have patience, and you have to be able to do the same things each and every single day. It needs to become excessively boring, right? So again, that doesn't mean don't celebrate your wins or whatever, but what I'm saying is it needs to be so boring that, you can identify these like this, right? So you need to be able to identify them. So if we kind of look at where we are at off the open, the first 5-minute candle, again, some of you guys, don't be hesitant. If you get a setup that literally comes right off the bell, then let's take it, right? I mean, there's no reason to kind of sit there and wait. If we have a setup, let's take the setup. So we're looking at a flat 200 SMA. We're looking at a flat 20 SMA off the bell. We get that close right below it. So all we would be waiting for is the next 5-minute candle to confirm the previous lows. What we're going to then do is we're going to put a stop. We're going to do a stop in 2 places. Either we're going to do a stop over the 20 SMA or a 1-bar stop. So in this particular case, your stop loss would have been around 4.5, 5 points. Okay, not bad, right? So if we're gonna look to take 5 points, we're probably gonna give up 5 points. Not the end of the world. That's why I'm telling you guys now. Like if you guys are coming over from the NQ and you want to trade the ES, risk 5, 6 points on the trade, allow it to work out. So if we get this trade set up here, we would have been entering in at 635. This is exactly, in the time frame, right, in this vicinity where our trader from Evolution Traders, one of the newer members there, actually is doing really, really well. Took that trade, and if you see here, we go from a price of 45.14 all the way down to 45.09. So within 5 minutes, you took 5 points. right? Even if you took 2 or 3 contracts and you sold one, moved your stop loss to break even, what I would then suggest to do is on the next new low, sell out of the remaining of your contracts there. We do put in a little bit of consolidation here between the hours of around 6:40 and around 7:30. Here's our next setup that confirmed here at 7:45. It's also right below this 200 SMA. We did get the confirmation at 7:50. We would have been getting long here. This is what I teach. We're looking for this candle to get long over the previous candle that closes below or over the 20 SMA. We would get long here. We sit through a little bit of drawdown, and then boom, we continue to run. You would have taken another 5 points here as well. So again, why do I only focus on the first hour to hour and a half of the market? Because I believe firmly, right? I believe firmly the longer you sit at the charts, the more you're going to give back profits. The longer you sit at the charts, the bigger your losses are going to be. And to be quite honest with you guys, if we cannot, meaning you as a trader, find a setup that's going to allow you to be profitable within the first hour to hour and a half, we've got to just come back tomorrow, right? At that point in time, we've got to just come back tomorrow and kind of wrap it up. You can make a living, okay? Even if you do this part-time, you can make a full-time income trading the first hour to hour and a half of the market. When you get your setup, you take that setup and you ride and die with that setup. You make sure you're protected. You make sure you have a stop loss. You make sure you understand realistically how much profits you're looking to actually take. Again, if you're shorting the ES, you're not looking for 20, 30 points. It would be nice, but let's look for 5. Let's look for 10. If we're playing the NQ, we're looking for 15, 20, 30 points. We're not sitting there understanding that, oh, the NQ can move 100 points. I want to capture 80 points. It would be nice, but the levels, the probabilities of you being able to do that on a consistent basis are very, very thin. So let's take our 20 points on the NQ, 15 points on the NQ. Let's take our 5 points on the ES, and let's just continue to have a high success rate, a high hit rate like a sniper, and let's go ahead and do this on a day in and day out basis. And that's how we really grow our accounts and really take withdrawals if you're on a prop firm, or grow your personal account and be able to start living off of this money and using it in the real life instead of just looking at it on the computer screen. Again, if you guys want to join, you guys want to start trading with me live each and every single morning, make sure you guys join evolutiontraders.com. Either check the links in my description, go to my community post, I posted up something there for you guys, or reach out to me via email, comment. It doesn't really matter how you get a hold of me. I'll definitely set you guys up, but I'll see all of you guys on the next video.